Hey everyone, I'm so glad you're all here. Thank you, Gillette, for being here. Lethal Gaming, Mama Zugzug, T-Mac. We're doing some lazy cooking today. I've never made this exact recipe before. I've done variations on it, so we're gonna follow the recipe and for the most part, and then we're gonna kind of wait. Ken's a Cat's in here, all my favorite people. Yes, we're gonna cook. It's gonna be delicious. I'm excited. I'm starting to get hungry just thinking about it. I wanted to do some sort of variation on an Alfredo, and this one doesn't use any cream. Herrick's here. Herrick, you lie. You lie. You said that you're not lazy. Herrick is the opposite of lazy. Herrick is industrious or active. And Charlie's here. Charlie, my love, all my people. So lazy, yes. I just got frozen. So we got frozen ravioli that we're doing. This is spinach and cheese. I always recommend adding spinach if you can tolerate it because it's really good for you. Aw, thanks, Charlie. Yes, here we're laid back. It's pretty lazy. This is my family-friendly stream time. Just kind of chillax, do some cooking, try some things. I have frozen green peas, you know. So throw in veggies where you can. We'll get into all that stuff later. My lazy cooking is if I'm gonna cook, I'm gonna cook for like the week at a time. So I think I have enough to double the recipe, which should be a ton of food. A ton. Like an actual ton, not really. So yeah, this says 3.5 servings per bag. I have 2 bags, so that's 7 servings. And my servings tend to be a bit smaller, so this should feed me for the rest of the week. And it's gonna be delicious. I've never actually put lemon in my Alfredo before, which is why I thought this sounded kind of cool. And most Americans, I don't know about overseas, we think that you have to have milk for it to be Alfredo, which is wrong. It's good, but it's wrong. So today we're going to do it the traditional way with pasta water. And it's going to be amazing. It's going to be delicious. It's going to be awesome. I also really like peas, so I'm glad this recipe called for it. And what else did I get with this one? Oh yeah. You can use any kind of cheese, but let me see. I got Parmesan Reggiano. We got real cheese. Real cheese. So we're going to shred our own cheese, and it's going to be great. It's going to be so good. So I guess at that point, we'll get started. Which means I have to switch over. Can you guys even hear the music? I can go turn that up. I want it to be a nice kind of like chill background. I don't know if it's working. Alright. I have to move things because this is actually my burner for boiling water. But it should work over here. It should be fine. It's just backwards for me. I'm a little confused. Don't mind me. Don't mind me at all. Eric and I were having a conversation earlier, and I was telling him that here in America, we have so many words for soda. Yes, I call it soda. It is soda. It's not pop. It's not cola. It is technically Coke. It's a Diet Coke, but it's soda. Or a soft drink, which is also weird. Let me see if I can get it right. He said in Norwegian, it's a brus. Brus. Do you roll the R? Brus? I was able to understand soft S, long U, no accents in writing, which I thought was weird. I'm used to seeing accents, but I also studied French. When boiling water for pasta, always salt your water. Always salt your water. And it doesn't need that one. There. So this one, yeah, this could be a one-pot recipe if you want to. I'm just cooking them both at the same time, so I'll do both. While the pasta's heating up, I'll start the sauce. Shouldn't be anything too crazy. Let me make sure the recipe loaded, otherwise we're really gonna wing it. So, oh yeah, this called for pancetta. I couldn't find pancetta or bacon, so I just got bacon bits. So, again, we're being lazy. We're using what we got. At least it says it's real. Make sure I've got enough. 2 10-ounce packages? Oh. Is this one enough? Oh yeah, no, I got enough for double. We're good. We're good. We're being lazy. So, yeah. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. So I use all my recipes, like I said last time. I like to use Food Network just because I trust them. They tend to do a really good job. And I appreciate that. So we're boiling that. We don't need to cook the pancetta. Blah, blah, blah. Just have to make sure I get my amounts right. Real bacon. I know, right? If and when. Oh no, if and when's here. My cameras are gonna die. I'm kidding. I love you, if and when. No, I'm pretty sure what messed up my Streamlabs OBS is the beta that Twitch put out for streaming music. It's like, not studio. What do they call it? I don't know. I've gotten like 3 emails about it. And I tried the beta last week. It did not work. So do not download the beta. A, as soon as I downloaded the beta, I had problems with OBS. B, my stream had its first ever copyright infringement. Through the music, that. Oh, Soundtrack by Twitch. Don't download Soundtrack by Twitch and stream it because, yeah, I got my copyright infringement. So 6 minutes of last week's cooking has no sound. Yeah, Soundtrack by Twitch. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Give it some time. Yes, it's in beta, but if you're doing family friendly, I think 4 of the 7 channels immediately had explicit tracks on there. Then I tried doing the jazz one, which I was having issues with, so I just went with like the talking one. Epidemic sound. Okay, I'll have to look into that. Because yeah, I was really not thrilled to have my first copyright infringement by Twitch, through Twitch, on their program. And especially for some reason integrating it with Streamlabs made everything crash. So if and when it's not you, I'm just playing. I'm glad you finally got your stuff on. But also, when are you going to stream next? I've been waiting for Pokemon cards. I'm dying. I need things to open and I can't do it. So spend your money so I can watch you do it. Please and thank you. Right. I'm supposed to be cooking. Okay. So for grating cheese, any kind of cheese grater, you can even just, I know you bought so many cards. So many cards. That should be enough. I'm gonna get a larger saucepan since I'm doubling. Should be fine. But just to be safe, because I need a cup of water once the pasta's boiled. Mother may I. If you want Kitty, she heard cheese, so here she is. Now I have to wash my hands again. No, you're supposed to look over here. Come here. Round. Look. 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 Oh, you dummy. Making food. What are you making tonight, Herrick? Herrick also did a really good cooking stream this past Sunday. If you haven't checked it out, please do. Alright, kid, get down. Go on. Now I have to wash my hands. My family's probably going to be mad. I don't think I'm going to share any of this. Ooh, chicken and rice soup. That's good. I'm a big fan. Like, I don't know. Like, homemade chicken soup is good. But the canned stuff is just so nostalgic. I love it. It's probably terrible to say, but I love it. I really do. Oh, the plate. Yeah. Herrick's plates. His plating's really good. Like, I cook to taste good. It doesn't necessarily look good. Oh, I'm sorry. Kitty left some fur. I need to brush her. Ugh. Ew. Go away, cat hair. Oof. The fun of having pets. Alright. So, shredding cheese. I have 2 different, I use microplane. I like them. They're nice and sharp. So I think I'm gonna do both styles, but this one has a measuring cup on it, so I can be extra lazy. I don't have to measure out how much I'm doing because it wants a 1/4 cup. So we want this line. I don't know what this translates to metric. I'm sorry, Herrick. I'm not helpful. But you want about that much cheese and a cup of water to double this recipe. Entire cat's worth of hair. Oh, have you guys? Okay, so there's this show called like my Obsession or something, and there was a lady I watched who had an obsession with eating her cat's fur. Like she would groom the cat and then eat the fur. And when they scanned her stomach, like there was a huge hairball like stuck in her intestines. It was so scary. It was so gross and so scary. Yeah, My Strange Addiction, that one. I'm addicted to those terrible, terrible shows. That's my strange addiction. But it can't be that strange because they keep coming out with them more. Oh my gosh. See, okay, the fact that we all know this means that it's good TV, but oh man, yeah, people are so weird. Fresh cheese. Where are my British peeps? There's a cheese that I think Jakey was telling me I need to try. Maybe it was Bo. Something I had never heard of, but it's like the only thing to ever make macaroni and cheese with. So I need to see if I can find out what it was so I can make it. Vegan cheese. I know. I thought about doing that, but I'll do that another week. I'm not ready. No, not cheddar. They said it's better than cheddar. But my brain is worse than a sieve. I don't know. Look at how fun. Oh man, that camera light is going to be annoying, isn't it? Let me see if I can do this without completely being obnoxious. Oof. Does that help at all? Not really. I tried, you guys. So if you want to be lazy, get pre-made cheese. You can use any kind of cheese. Like, it's better if you can get fresh, especially when you're making sauces, because pre-shredded cheese has any coagulants on it, so that it doesn't make like good fondues. I learned that the hard way. It's a good way to waste expensive cheese and expensive wine. Probably also my other mistake was using expensive wine for fondue. Okay, so yeah, it's about that much is half of what I used. So for this sauce, you really don't need much cheese. And I think here our pre-shredded bags come in 1 cup or 2 cup, and you just need half a cup to do a double batch. Oh no, well, Kitty got some cheese. That's on the floor now. I don't know. I wish I could remember what cheese he said. Yeah, I normally do stuff in the jar too, which is the first cooking stream I did. This is just, it's really easy to make your own Alfredo sauce. Like, you don't even have to have milk. You just need some cheese, some water, mix it together, and you're good to go. I like a lot of cheese, so I'll probably do extra. Let me make sure. Oops. So yeah, I still have a ton of this cheese left. Like, I'm gonna have plenty. And then I think this also calls for lemon zest to incorporate instead of the juice, because you don't want too much liquid. Let me double check. Make sure I'm doing this right. Oh yeah, I wasn't supposed to hit the cheese in yet. Oops. That's okay. We'll just, Kitty found the cheese on the floor. It's fine. It's fine. All better. All better. It's all better. It's fine. Because this wants butter. So the one thing about Alfredo is you do need butter. This says 6 tablespoons, and we're doubling, so 12 tablespoons is a lot. That's a lot of butter. That's a stick and a half here. Yeah. Any tablespoons, so a stick and a half of butter. Oof. That's 3/4 cup of butter, and we're only doing half a cup of cheese. Holy moly. Holy moly. Ew. It's gonna be so good though. Yeah, I don't know if my family's getting any this week. I might not be able to share. I do recommend limiting how often you do this stuff because that's a lot of calories. 2 teaspoons zest and 1 teaspoon of juice. Shaw. Food. You're right, Manga Joe. Food time. Yeah, Kitty is like looking all over. She's keeping my floor clean. I mean, she is literally licking the floor right now. All right. Since I'm putting zest in, I have to wash the lemon because I'm OCD about it. Overseas, it's probably fine, whereas like over here, there's pesticides on it. Sometimes they'll coat the fruit in wax to help it keep while it's in transport. So, I always wash everything. I don't need any more chemicals. I've got plenty, thank you. Thank you very much. I'm gonna start melting the butter. Adding the lemon zest, and then we'll add the juice. So this is pretty fine grating. Let me see if you can see it well enough on there. So it's a pretty fine size hole versus this, which is a little thicker. This is a coarse style. This is fine. So you can use this for zesting. There's even smaller for zesting. Jersey Hot Boy, hi! Oh, I understand. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. If you get hungry, just look over here and then hate me forever because it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. So we want 4 teaspoons, which of course this doesn't. So we're just gonna guesstimate what that looks like. That's a tablespoon. So here's my teaspoon. So I want 4 of these. That's fine. That's a little too hot. If you've never had lemon zest in cooking or baking, oh, you've got to try it. It's so good. Over summer, my dad and I made some blueberry pancakes and put lemon zest in it. Oh, so good. So good. It's so fragrant too. Like it really helps to incorporate that flavor without adding extra liquid. Revelations, if you get over here, I have plenty. Just don't tell my family, they'll get mad. Because I don't know if I'm going to share this. This is, like I said, I've never put lemon in an Alfredo sauce. So I'm very curious how this is going to work together. But I think with the peas, that's going to help kind of even out the flavors. I'm not a food science person. I kind of get like some basics of it. Yeah, I still need to turn that down. I like to brown my butter. That means just cooking it a little longer and it starts to bubble and turn a little more brown. I like the flavor, but you have to be really careful not to overcook it. Let's see. No, I need 4, so I think I need some more. That's fine. There's plenty of lemon to zest here. Plenty of lemon. Dinner for everybody. Party at Aaron's. Let's go. We were joking earlier in Herrick's channel about changing my screen name to Lazy Aaron. I was thinking it might be funny if it's lazy go, because I do lazy gaming. It's very casual. I do lazy cooking, just lazy life. Why put in more effort when you're not getting more output? I don't know. Oh, this is such a good smell. Alright. I don't know. I'd say that looks like 4 tablespoons. Good enough. So we'll just let that incorporate a bit with the butter. My pasta's boiling, or the pasta water, so now I can finally add my frozen pasta. And since it's pre-cooked and frozen, it shouldn't take long to heat up. Stand back, kids. Boil away. Alright. So yeah, basically that just needs to heat up a bit. This needs to incorporate, you know, all those delicious flavors. Gosh, that is still super warm. Okay, lemony butter kind of smells weird. I'm not sure. I'm not sure about this. I don't know. I trust Food Network because they tend to have really good recipes. But I'm a little sus. I'm a little sus. Let's find out. Oh, I can't find out on this one. Dang. Maybe I can. Let's see if I can find out how sus I am. Have you tried a Revelations? I normally don't. I just... Yeah. Oh, I'm only 27% sus of the lemon Alfredo. Alright. I'll give it that. So this I just kind of want to keep warm until I can pull some of the pasta water. So typically with this, you cook the pasta and then reserve the water, and you can just kind of put all this together. Like I said, I think the peas and the spinach is really going to balance it out, and then especially the saltiness with the cheese. So I think it's really going to work together. I've never tried it. It sounds really weird to me. I need a cutting board so I can add some juice. Oh, this has seeds, so I'll have to use my fingers. And this only calls for 4 tablespoons. Billy Hades in his house. Oh, okay. So yeah, Revelations. What I was saying earlier is like I've always grown up as like most Americans, I'm assuming, thinking that Alfredo is supposed to be made with milk or cream, and then you add the cheese and the butter, so it's like super, 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 super. And when I found out years ago that it's actually not made with any kind of cream, it's just the cheese and pasta water, and then we also add butter. This one adds butter. I was like, oh, that's so cool. So when I was trying to decide if I wanted to do a lactose-free Alfredo or if I wanted to do a more traditional Alfredo, I went this route. And plus, I just kind of want to know what it tastes like. I'm super, super curious. And when I get curious about something, like, I'm so bad. I'm definitely that, like, curiosity killed the cat. Okay, butter, you weren't supposed to melt that fast. Yeah. This might be a complete fail because I might have burned the butter. It's still, like, a good golden brown. It doesn't smell bad. I just don't normally brown my butter that much. Yeah, I tend to prefer the traditional. Yeah, this might be a little too separated. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how this goes. once I get the cheese added. Pasta's just getting up to a boil. Oh yeah, that does smell really good. That can keep going. Let me double check, make sure I'm not like missing things again. Combine butter, lemon zest, juice. Add peas, ravioli, and quarter cup. Those are cooking water. Yep. So this just kind of needs to like not keep cooking until that's ready. And like I said before, this is probably going to be a really fast cooking because it doesn't take long for pre-cooked pasta to boil. And the sauce, like, I mean, it's just mix these together. You can melt the butter in the microwave. You toss it with this, reserve some of the water. One pot, ready to go. Here's dinner. It's my first time. Yes, brown butter is amazing. Like I said, it looks a lot darker because my pan is black. And it's a little darker than I normally try and go. So this is like a real brown butter. So I hope I didn't go a little too far. No, you're fine. Thank you for hanging out at work, Bailey. I appreciate you. I appreciate all of it. So once these are tender, then it's pretty much dinner time. You just mix in the peas, which I guess I can portion out. And they're already pretty tender. Like I said, it's pre-cooked because it's frozen. I guess I can get the peas coated in butter. Yeah, the butter is going to be mixed with peas and cheese. I got some pecorino romano that is all shredded up. So it just says to do the butter, the pasta sauce, or the pasta water, and then get that incorporated. Pour that over the pasta and then mix in the cheese. So the cheese is the last flavor introduced. So you get that really nice salty hit. And then you'll get that butter and the peas and the spinach and the ricotta inside and the lemon. So I get why they say to do these things, and there's reasons, which again is why I like Food Network, because their stuff makes sense. I just never tried it. It has some bite. Yeah, normally when I make Alfredo, it's with spices. So I'll do like a taco Alfredo, or I'll do Mexican cheese, or I'll do, I don't know. Oh, I really like a New Orleans style, like a blackened Cajun, that's what I'm looking for. The Cajun style seasoning with Alfredo is just to die for. Alright. So this wants 1 cup, so 2 cups to double. Oh, of course I grabbed the milliliter cup. I don't know milliliters. Help me. I'm American. Ugh. I need an adult that can read metric. Cat, I don't think you want to eat a pea. Are you seriously gonna eat that? I dropped 1 on the floor. Okay, it does say thawed, and these are not completely thawed, so we're just gonna pop them in the microwave real fast. And again, they don't really need to cook. They just kind of need to be not frozen. Which is my bad. Because I did mean to take them out hours ago, but I was tired and took a nap instead. But that's what happens when you stay up until 6 a.m. watching Proudorius just kick major butt at Rocket League. Oh my gosh, he's so good. And he was giving me one-on-one lessons. It was so nice. It was so nice. Ooh, pistachio. Nice. I would like to get into a lot more baking. It's just, I don't do a whole lot of sweets. And I know, like, a lot of overseas recipes the baking treats aren't like as sweet as American ones. So I'm just trying to figure out the right balance. Oh. Wow, my brain is so fried. What's the dessert that is honey and like phyllo dough? I think it's phyllo dough. Because that's what I really want to try, where it's super flaky and layered and the only sugar added is like the sweetness of the honey. So it's actually healthier dessert. I do love lasagna. I'll have to look into that, Billy. If you have a good recipe, send it to me. Maybe I'll make it. I'll make it on stream for you. And then I'll eat it, and I won't send you any. Because I'm rude. Still a little frozen. I'll go a little longer. A little longer. All my ravioli's floating. Feels pretty tender, but I think it needs just a smidge longer. But I can get started on the sauce because I think the water's incorporated enough. Which I need my measuring cup for, which is in the microwave. I don't know why I'm looking for it. So a lot of my recipes are like just make it, leave it, and then come back. Oh, cannolis sound so good. A pie stream? I wish I could know how to make a pie crust. I know I've heard like it's really hard to get a pie crust down, so a lot of people just go with pre-made ones. There. Now they're thawed. And then we need pasta water. Yeah. Oh, I should double check. Was it 1 cup or 2? Why am I so bad at remembering things? Where'd it go? Oh, half a cup. So I only need 1 cup. Close enough. Pasta water. Okay. Over medium heat, so yep, we can start warming that back up. Stir in the pecorino, so now it also wants the bacon bits, because that's what we're using, because I couldn't find pecorino. And it wanted 2 ounces, so we want 4 ounces because we're doubling, which is basically the whole package. I'm alright with that. I like bacon. Did I seriously just not open this? Oh, I'm struggling today. Why? It's okay. I don't need to reseal you. It's my bacon. Bacon. Alright, I know bacon is not pancetta. I know. But we're doing it. Okay? You know how to make pie. The thing is, I don't even really like pie. I like chicken pot pie. I like crumble. But I don't really like pie. I just want to make pie for other people and be like, look, I'm really good at making pie. But if I don't have anyone to make pie for, then I don't have anyone to taste test because I'm going to think it all tastes like butt. I don't like pie. I prefer savory things to sweet things. Like even my chocolate. Give me that 80-90% cacao. I want bitter as fudge. Get it? I made a pun there. Ha. Send them my way. Revelations, you just need to move in with me. I'll bake you pie. You can tell me if it's good or not. You just have to help me pay for the supplies, you know. You know. Yeah, I'm gonna strain the pasta. I think we're good at this point. Oh, I stepped on the pea. Oh, that felt so weird. That felt so weird. It was still kind of frozen, so it like squished and split at the same time. Oh, that was weird. I don't recommend stepping on frozen peas in bare feet. It's gross. It's weird. I don't like it. I do try and clean up as I go. I'm just that kind of person. Cat, you're in my way. You're in my way, kitty. I don't have any more cheese for you. I know you can smell it because it's out. So normally when I'm making Alfredo, I just don't strain the pasta all the way because you want to reserve some of that pasta water anyway. So I have a pretty general idea as to how much I'm looking for. And that way I just, yeah, I don't quite put it all out of there. And then I throw everything else into the same pot I cooked the pasta in that has the pasta water. Add my cheeses, might add a little milk if I need to. I add the melted butter, and then I just incorporate it that way. I tend to like a cheesy sauce, so I'm probably gonna add way more cheese. Otherwise, this needs to cook way down, because that's a lot. That's a lot of liquid right here. You're about to burn, so stop it. You're welcome, Hollywood Gamer Guy. I like making people hungry. That's the whole point. That's the whole point. Yeah, see, this says to add more water, but I think it needs way more cheese. Or am I just like completely out of my depth here? Hollywood, I keep telling y'all, show up. I made plenty. I have 7 servings of this. And for me, that's more like 10 to 14. Cooking day. Yes, ex-chief, it is cooking day. I got my ravioli over here, frozen. It's just ricotta and spinach stuffed. It's what the recipe called for, but also I, again, recommend getting veggies in where you can, especially if you have kids that are picky eaters or you're a picky eater. Spinach is really good for you. I love it with my pasta. Love it. Right, Billy? More cheese is always good. Like, I don't see any problem with more cheese. It will cook down. I'm just not patient. We've been over this, you guys. I'm not patient. But I do want more cheese. When there's more butter than there is cheese, I feel like there's a problem. That just doesn't seem right to me. Like, how I would change this recipe is I would cut down the butter content at least by 1/3. Like, 1.5 cups of butter is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous to me. That's so much. Another thing too is like the butter I was able to get is pre-salted. I can have a lot of salt. I'm supposed to because I have really low blood pressure. But for other people, like with this much cheese, with the salted water, you might want to get unsalted butter just so you can really make sure to control that salt content. Another reason why this might not be the best recipe to share with my family. Yeah, my nice microplane grater, because that definitely works quickly. Alright, I'm starting to feel that thicken up. I know another trick is to add some cornstarch, which I do have. Oh, check my Discord. Alright, I'm almost done, Herrick, so I should be able to join you very, very shortly. I don't want to be impatient, Rav. I know, I can feel it starting to reduce. It also doesn't help that my peas weren't fully thawed, so I added extra liquid that way. The best things in life are worth waiting for, and I know this is going to be delicious. I just want it now. Oh, you sent me food? Oh, that's rude. Skrullock, thank you. Hello, thank you for hanging out. Thank you all for hanging out. Yeah, it's actually really funny. Like, I thought the doctors were crazy when they kept telling me to drink more water and eat more salt. So I do that. It's just all that water and salt makes me feel bloated, and I don't like that. So I did start drinking celery juice, which has been really helpful with hydrating. For some reason, when I just drink water, I don't hydrate quite right. Like, it just goes right through. But the celery juice seems to be working. I think I'm starting to get low. I'll have to double check. Am I totally destroying this by continually stirring? I'm just impatient. I'm like, tell me when you're more of a sauce. Oh, never rinse your pasta. Don't rinse your pasta. Do not rinse your pasta. Cannot say it enough. Do not rinse the pasta. It's terrible. Yeah, low blood volume. The problem is with Gatorade, it either has so much sugar, which makes me sick, or it has all of the fake sugars, which makes me sick. So I've been trying like Powerade and Gatorade and Pedialytes, and so far the only thing that seems to be working is celery juice. So I'll keep doing the celery juice even though I hate celery. But yeah, sugar will give me headaches, and sugar-free will also give me headaches because of the fake properties. So it's kind of a rock and a hard place, but you know. Yes, rinsing pasta is for people who put ketchup on well-done steaks. The problem is, I would be someone who would put ketchup on a well-done steak. So, but I don't rinse my pasta. Can I add more cheese now? I do see it incorporating, like it's getting a nice color to it. It's just, can I add more cheese? This feels like a lot of peas for the amount of sauce. But maybe that's just me, because I like my veggies as a side, not a main option. Oh yeah, I do kind of need to keep stirring that. Otherwise it's going to want to stick. Not really, because it's a non-stick pan, but... No, I don't want more artificial sweeteners. Food pick. Food pick. Ooh. Oh, hey, I just got an email from Twitch. That's gonna be great to read as I'm eating. I guess I'll be streaming later to let you guys know what lack of progress we're still making. At least I finally heard something after a week. When they're like, oh, we'll get back to you within 3 days. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, Revelations. Okay. Well, I haven't done it on this stream, so let's get into it. I actually reached affiliate status back on Thanksgiving, and things are stuck in the system right now because I guess, according to what I've read on Reddit and a couple other things, Amazon does not recognize LLCs. And when I put in my LLC number, as opposed to my social security number, it's just kind of held everything up in the system. So I've been trying to work with support to figure out how to fix things, but of course they haven't actually confirmed that's the problem. We've tried starting over the application, but every time I get to the tax portion, all the information's staying the same. Tax fiend, yeah. So it's just kind of a giant mess. Alright, you guys, I'm getting impatient, so I want more cheese. We're putting more cheese in. Says more cheese on top. We're just gonna do it in. Because cheese. Cheese. So much cheese. Never enough cheese. I might pay for it later, but that's okay. Yeah, it's okay. I don't know if this looks right. I mean, it's pretty cooked down to there being like no sauce whatsoever. See if I can show you. I mean, I'm not getting much creamy sauceness. Does that look right? I hope that's right. Because I'm impatient and I'm hungry, so we're going to try this. Which means bring this pot over, put it all together. At least this week I only have 2 dishes. Well, 2 big dishes and a few small dishes. And now a burner to clean because I just spilled stuff on it. And then we switch over to toss this all together. Alright, I'm gonna say for my attempt at this recipe, not a complete win, but I don't think it's a complete fail. I mean, I think it's still gonna taste amazing. It's just heavier on the pasta than the sauce than I was anticipating. But that's okay. It's okay. We're cooking. It's an art. It's an art. So normally I have small plates. This is a huge plate. That's a big serving. So another life hack, if you're trying to lose weight, use smaller plates. Bigger plates make you think you're not eating as much, whereas smaller plates make you think you're eating more. So on a big plate, this doesn't look like a lot, but for me, that is a huge portion. Revelations. Worst comes to worst. I mean, I don't think it's going to be nasty. When I was in college, I would just eat pasta with butter on it and a little bit of salt. Like, because I think a box of pasta was, what, like 80 cents to a and then a little bit of butter. Like, it's not gonna be. Ooh, pardon, Bert. It's not gonna be nasty. All right, it does say for like extra flavor, add basil, fresh basil, and fresh ground pepper. Yeah. I don't have a pepper grinder right now. I don't think. Yeah, I think I broke it. So I already have pre-ground pepper. Fresh is better if you can do that. Like, those are little life hacks. If you're doing pre-made stuff, like pre-made pasta and pre-made sauce, do fresh pepper, do fresh garlic, do fresh herbs on top, like green onion or something, like a little something to add freshness. Oh, PB&J, like I skip the bread. I eat the peanut butter right out of the jar. So I'll have a spoon for peanut butter and a spoon for jelly. Dip. Lazy late night dinner. So this was one of my spring projects, was just starting a little garden. I brought my basil in, so I got a little bit. Just a little bit. We'll give it a quick chop. Just to get the aromatics, get the fragrance. Would help if my chopping knife was where it's supposed to be. Yeah, just a little extra freshness. I mean, I wouldn't say it's the best looking plate, but it's not the worst. Maybe it's a little better from this one. Look how pretty. Oh, I made it. Magic. I keep forgetting the whole like Instagram, and we've got a bunch of food things on Discord, so I keep forgetting to take pictures. So let me do that for once. Because I eat it and then it's like, oh, shoot, I didn't take a picture. And it's never as good when you reheat it for the pictures. Okay, so then I should be fine because it already is like super salted. Let me take a pic. Yeah. Manga Joe, if you were here, you could take my pictures for me. I need a fork. I can't eat without one. Jeez, Erin, get your stuff together. Alright, it does say pepper, so I had to grab my pepper, but we're gonna try it without. I always recommend trying something before you add table seasoning because it changes the flavor and you want to kind of know what to gauge. I do like that fresh earthiness from adding the basil on top. Okay. It might not look the best, which, as I said, I don't cook for looks. But that is good. Oh, that is so good. I mean, it helps that the pasta's good. But yeah, with that hint of the butter that was browned, which just, oh, it adds this really good flavor. The lemon plays off of it. Alright, I see you, lemon. I see you. I see you. Eric, I keep forgetting. I just get so excited about eating the food that I'm like, oh wait, no, it's all gone. It's in my stomach. I can't take the picture now. there we go. We can just sit here, hang out. Mama, keep going. Oh no. So, I think this was my better angle. Looks kind of fancy smancy. So my smaller plates are like the inner ring. I think that would have looked better if I was trying to actually do food pics. But I'm a complete novice. I'm a complete and utter novice. But yeah, oh, this is going to be real good and to reheat. So I saved the other half of the lemon. There. Come on, lights. There. So I still have the other half of the lemon so I can add moisture that way. A lot of times with the butter and cheese, if you reheat that in the microwave, it's going to separate. So I do slower cooking. I'm not a big fan of doing it stovetop either. But yeah, I'll put it in the microwave for like 45 seconds at a time, just like I did with the peas, and check it. And then if it's starting to go too fast, I'll put it down to like 20 to 30 seconds. Plus then you can rotate. Anytime you're using butter, it likes to separate when it's reheated, which I'm not mad at. But basically this is, I would have just done like the butter sauce and then put the cheese on top. I don't think I should have even mixed that in. It's good. I get why. But I didn't even really need to make a sauce. Like the butter and lemon is the sauce. Which is really good. I'm so surprised by that. It just seems like such a weird thing. But it does make sense. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of citrus over there. So I don't know. I don't know. And then we'll pair our wonderful home-cooked meal with a soda. So, like I said, this was just a really quick stream. Next week, we're doing Christmas stuff. I'll probably have Christmas outfit on, all that things. We're doing desserts. I think I'm also going to do side dishes because while the desserts bake, that's just going to be kind of boring. If we can, we'll do all three. So, for next week, we have, I think this camera's going to show better, brownie cheesecake, a chocolate raspberry tort, and my favorite, molten lava cakes. It's been so hard not eating these, you guys. Like, I'm trying so hard to be patient and wait until next week's stream. So I'm counting down the days till next Wednesday, but at least I have this delicious ravioli to keep me company. So yeah, we'll be doing desserts. While that's going, I might do a couple like little snacky options, things that you can throw together for quick and healthy meals. Well, healthy. I think they're healthy. It's compared to eating like a can of SpaghettiOs. I don't know. Tort. Just think if you were in law school, then you talk about torts all the time. I forget how much I love peas. And then you pair it with bacon, and you can't go wrong. I can see why it called for pancetta. It's just, depending on where you are, pancetta might be kind of hard to find. And then you can also cook the bacon. You can reserve some of the bacon grease for this and cut back on the butter content because that's going to add more fats if you want more of that kind of flavor. I don't know. I can't really think of anything else for this dish. Like, it's pretty good as it is. I don't think I'd even change the spicing. I don't think it really needs any pepper. I could see where putting some fresh ground pepper would add a really nice other earthy note to it with a hint of spice. And this is coming from someone. Oh, Wolf Jakey. Thank you for hosting just as I'm finishing. Thank you, Jakey. I guess I should show off the food that I made. Thank you so much, Wolf Jakey. We made ravioli, which is spinach and ricotta filled, with butter, bacon, and Romano cheese. Oh, sorry, that soda came back. And then I just topped it with some basil. So like, or if you're British, basil. I don't know if that's all British. I'll have to ask you next time you're on the line if you say basil or basil. Because I know some people who say basil, and I think that's weird. But it's funny. But yes, so reheating, I'll probably just portion that off. If you guys want to stick around, I can do that live if that's boring. And next week, yeah, holiday stuff. I will be streaming on Christmas, same time, 6 p.m. I'll probably do a late night stream again on Christmas Day. Hopefully we're doing Among Us on Sunday. This Friday I'll be on. And a little later. Thank you for sending your wolf pack. Wolf Jakey is awesome. Oh yeah, I can do my commands this week. Basil instead of basil first and basil second. There's this comedian I really like, Eddie Izzard, and so he makes a bunch of jokes about how like Americans say things versus British, and so my favorite is you say herb, we say herb because it has an F and H in it. I was like, yeah, that's true. Why do we leave the H off? It is herb, not herb, but we say herb. It's what a weird sounding word. Let me add some herbs to that. Does it get any more American than herb? I don't know. Late night thoughts with Aaron. Herbie fully loaded. Yeah. No, it's Herbie because there's an H. Herbie fully loaded. And we do say Herbie. So why is it Herbie, but I put basil, which is an herb? I have an herb garden, not a herb garden. I don't know. It's so weird. Color is color. Yeah, because it was cheaper to print. And there are people, like, I have spelled color O-U-R, and in America, people are like, why are you spelling it wrong? It's like, no, that's how you spell color. It's just, we're dumb. Eric and I were talking about this. Like, trying to learn English, if you weren't raised in it, has to be the most obnoxious thing. Like, American English. It has to be the most obnoxious, because there's contradictions to everything. I before E except after C, except for like these 25 words. What? And even here in America, we can't get our there, and theirs correct. Go for it, Herrick. Always be honest. I'm here for it. I will say Latin was really confusing to try and learn. They're here. No! Oh, that hurts me. That hurts. My grandmother was a grammar teacher, so it was like drilled into my head because she taught grammar for 3rd grade. So if I was 3rd grade level and I didn't get it right, oh man. It's true, Eric. I was sitting there and I even grabbed my metric measuring cup that I ordered online. I didn't realize it was metric. I was like, wait, I don't know how to convert. So I had to go get my other measuring cup. I'm like, why? Everyone else uses metric. Why do we have to be so different and so weird? Like, it makes sense. Measure thing by yard. What the heck is a freaking mile? Go by yards, go by meters. Like, so yeah, to like unconvert and try and adjust to everywhere else in the world, which is why we tend to have our heads up our own butts, because it's so hard. Why do we have to make things so difficult for ourselves? Oh, you know what'd be really good with this? I think I need to make some tea. I think I want ginger. I know, I don't have good tea like you guys, okay? I have ginger or grapefruit. I don't think I want turmeric with this. Aluminium, or as we say, aluminum. I mean, that's not terrible. I do have ginger. Yeah, I have ginger tea, and I also have fresh ginger. I try and get caffeine-free tea, personally, because I don't need any help not sleeping. Why are you scared? Oh no, Herrick, I'm not gonna make you into my tea. That would just be weird. Herrick tea! I'm over here talking, letting my food get cold. Shh. Mm. Jakey, you can't ask me to say things when I have food in my mouth. I can switch over now that we're done. Oh my gosh, cat, what are you getting into? Hang on, I gotta go get the cat. Get out of here. I swear my cat is a trash panda. Okay. Aluminium. I know that's how you say it. Aluminium. And we say aluminum. Also known as Reynolds wrap. Brought to you by Reynolds wrap. Learning with Erin. It doesn't even say aluminum on here. Oh, there it is. Reynolds wrap. Aluminium foil. Can you even see that? Nope. Aluminium. Aluminum. Metal paper. Yeah, metal paper. Why do we say aluminum? Because we do. Why do we say herb? I don't know. Gosh, what were some of the others? I don't know. The herb one is just the one that really stuck out because it is super American sounding. Like, I can't think of any other place in the world that would say herb and it sounds normal. Like, oh, let me get some herbs for that. And I'm from Michigan. That's not a refrigerator. That is a fridge. Tinfoil. Yes, it's tinfoil. We can all agree it's tinfoil. That's right. But I'm a Midwesterner. Like, I know about shortening words. It's really weird to call my cold box a refrigerator. To me, it's a fridge. It's always been a fridge. Saran wrap. Plastic wrap. Saran wrap. Or clear plastic food wrap. An ice box? No, okay. I know people who have like a refrigerator and then they also have an ice box. Cling film. Okay, I've also heard it as cling film, cling wrap, plastic film, clear food plastic. Like, again, why do we have so many words for the same thing? Eric and I had quite a conversation because, like, to me it's soda. I know I'm wrong because in the Midwest it's pop. Down south it's cola or Coke. But for me it's soda. But it could also be a soft drink. It could also be a fizzy drink. It could also be Coke, or actually most places call it Coke, even if it's Pepsi. But yeah, why do we have so many words for a fizzy drink? Like, it doesn't make sense to me. I know we're a big country, but come on. Come on. Bubbly sugar water, yes. Bubbly sugar water. Or there's La Croix, a hint of a flavor of sugar water. I did think it was funny when I was in France that it was cheaper to get a bottle of soda than it was to get a bottle of water. That was just one of those weird things. It made complete sense that in Ireland, it's cheaper to get a pint of Guinness than to get basically anything else. And oh my gosh, the Guinness over there, top notch. How we do it here in America, wrong. In Ireland, go for it. Okay, last one and then I'll start packing up and then we'll move on. Kitty's trying to eat my pasta. See her? Is it the same for you guys? I do really want to get over to the UK. I need to have some of your curry. It's just weird to me because, like, for here we can get a big bottle of filtered water for like $1. And I think a pop is up to $1.50. Maybe you can get it on sale for $1.20. And these are also large bottles. Like, it used to be 18. It was 20 ounces. Then it's 18. Now it's 16.9. So the sizing is actually going down like incrementally. And the price keeps going up. Whereas water bottles are pretty much the same. This is my very large parrot. I guess this is where she's gonna be now. Thank you so much for stopping by, Jakey. Thank you so much for the raid and the host. I appreciate it. Do steak? No, next time is Christmas. We're doing desserts. We're doing desserts. I will do a steak for you sometime. I actually have a tuna steak that I kind of want to play with. I haven't cooked tuna before, but it looks good. Okay, kitty, yes, you have claws. You need to let go. Let go. I gotta pack up food. Cat. Alright, so before I pack up the food, I'm going to wash my hands again because I touched a cat. Okay, so quick tip for packing up food, especially if you're doing an Alfredo, something with butter that likes to separate. With a lot of recipes, I'll do like one big pot and just put it in the refrigerator like that. For me, I like to portion out to meals, and especially for this one, because I don't want to reheat. Hi, Tamale, thank you for the lyric. I don't want to reheat a whole thing just to take off a little portion, because then the butter's going to keep separating and it's going to start doing really weird things. Gosh dang it, cat. I just brushed you. Hades. 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 Ooh. So normally I like to portion out into 8 ounces. I think these are 16-ounce containers, because with ravioli, when you do 8-ounce containers, you're not going to get very much in there. And this way I'll probably be a fat kid and eat a whole 16 ounces in a sitting, but that'll be my entire meal for a day. Not that it's that interesting, but we can switch over so you can see me portion out, see what I'm talking about. I remember where I put things. So depending on the container, like the round containers are really nice for that ravioli. So this should be about a meal, like 8 ounces, but I'm going to double up because my 8-ounce containers are little rectangles. Let me see if I have any available. I'll try it, but I don't think it's going to work. So I think the ravioli is actually bigger than this is, which makes it kind of hard to portion out my meal sizes. Oh, that might work. But especially with things that are much higher in calories like this, with all the cheese, all the salt, all the butter. So that, I think it got about 8 raviolis in there, which I think is a serving according to the package. Yep, 8 pieces as a serving. The ravioli itself is 290 calories per serving. So, just kind of my little pro tip. These fit in the freezer really nicely. They reheat quickly if you're putting it in the freezer, as opposed to when you're doing larger portions, because then the center will still be frozen and the outsides will still be too warm. I just had the other lid. You guys, I'm losing my mind. Did I ever have it to begin with? I swear I did. Maybe I didn't. I don't know. I don't know. Don't trust me. There. Here. Charlie, thank you so much for hanging out. I understand. Get some sleep. It's already, oh gosh, what? Almost 12:30 over there? Yeah, 12:30. So get some sleep. I will catch you guys tomorrow. If I am still up when you guys get up for work, like I said, please smack me because I need to go to bed. I need to get some sleep. I need to stop staying up until all hours of the night watching people play games. I'm not even being productive. That's the worst part of it. Yeah, it looks pretty good. So I'll put the last one in this container. Try and make sure I reserve as much of the delicious buttery sauce. Add all that fat in there. There. The nice thing about cooking with butter too is this dish is going to clean so easily. So easily. Unlike last week. And with baking. But there. So if I stick to their actual serving size, I have a serving tonight. These are 2 each. There's 4, 5, 6, so 7 servings. Give or take, yeah. And then I'll probably split these up too, so. To ban me so I can't stay up. Oh no, but I want to watch you open cards. It's terrible when you don't start until like 4 in the morning for me, if and when. That was like 3 nights in a row, just as I was going to bed. If and when goes live, and I get the notification. I'm like, but Pokemon cards. I don't even like Pokemon cards anymore, but it's so much fun watching you open them. It's so much fun. So yeah, that's all I got right now. I mean, you were supposed to be on vacation that weekend, so I understand. It's fine. I'm not mad. So I'm going to leave it up to you guys. I can either hop on games right now, which just means like a quick 5-10 minute break, or we can raid off and I can come back in an hour or 2. What do you guys want? Because my computer's up and running, I just have to switch Streamlabs over there, which means shutting it down here. Or I can actually like fully clean the kitchen, eat, and come back in a little bit. Thoughts, ideas, preferences? Switch back over while I put this away. Let you guys discuss. Oh yeah, I'm so not sharing this week's food. Right? I know. I've been pretty good lately about cleaning the kitchen and then moving on. Last week was terrible. Like, I got the kitchen cleaned up by putting all the dishes in the sink, and then I didn't actually wash the dishes till Sunday. I rinsed them, but I didn't like fully wash them and put them in the dishwasher to dry and everything and sanitize. Alright, so let's find someone to raid. Now that we did this one, I like this recipe. I should save it. Oh, okay. Yeah, the picture actually shows it's more of a butter sauce with some of the cheese on top. It doesn't look like it's actually fully incorporated. Choices. I feel so bad. Wolf Jakey just brought all of his people over and we're finished. You didn't even get to see the fun stuff. I don't know how fun it was, but we're pretending. We're pretending. Wow, that's a terrible. I mean, Ho's still on. He's doing some Destiny. All these people doing Call of Duty. Like, I understand. Oh, I know who we will. Ooh, options. I haven't done this one yet. We'll do this one. You do you, girl. Oh, you're so sweet. Alright. So we'll go ahead and switch over to my ending screen. My little ashes falling or snow, depending. Oh, I forgot to ask Billy how the snowstorm is. And I'll do it later. So like I said, I'll probably be back on at 9, maybe even 8:30. So I'll post in the Discords, I'll post Facebook, I'll let you guys know. But I'll probably be back on. I've got a couple games to play. I might do some Rocket League, I might do some more Genshin. We'll see. But thank you for hanging out. Thanks for the host, raids, follows, all the fun stuff. Oh, I have to go read that email about my affiliate status. Ugh, so much fun. There we go. Since he hung out with us, we'll go hang out with Revelations. Revelations is doing some Rocket League. I just started it this week, and I'm having a lot of fun. Hopefully he's better at it than I am. I think he is. So again, thank you for hanging out. Show some love to Revelations. He was here hanging with us while we cooked. I will be back later. Love you all, but it's time for this errand to go.